Yesterday, we talked about showing respect to each other in book clubs, discussions, or when we have a small group. When we're reading with a small group, it's important to be respectful to each other. Today, I'd like to talk about what happens when you agree or disagree with somebody in your book club or reading group. Well, it is still important to be respectful. There are ways to be respectful when you agree or disagree with somebody. If somebody doesn't feel the same way you do or think the same way you do, if you say, that is not right, or I don't like that, that's not very respectful. So there are ways to be respectful when you disagree with somebody or you agree with somebody. So we're going to talk about that today. If you look at the poster in the middle, it says agree or disagree respectfully with each other's thinking. Number one, you can say something like, I agree with what you are saying because, or I disagree with what you're saying because, or you could say, I thought about that in a different way. On the other hand, or I understand what you're saying, or that is interesting. I didn't think of it like that. Or you could say, that makes sense, but I'm not sure if I agree with that. Or now I'm thinking that this is the way it should be, or that's the way it should be. So always remember, whether you agree or disagree with your classmates during book clubs or reading groups, it is very important to be respectful no matter what. So we need to practice that because, everybody doesn't think the same. We might have different ways of thinking about things, and that's okay. We need to be respectful of each other even if we don't agree with it. So go to the practice, and what I'd like you to do is to think about the story that you just heard, Verdi, and what do you think about this story? Ask your parent or classmates to tell you what they think of the story. Do you agree or disagree with their thinking? Make sure you tell them if you agree or disagree respectfully. Go ahead and practice talking with them in a respectful manner. Use the poster in the middle to help as you share your thinking.